外国人第一次 is the not-so-secret key to getting lots of views from an audience here on YouTube in Taiwan. And of course, as a foreign YouTuber here, I've had my fair share of these views. And genuinely love introducing Taiwanese culture to my friends and family for the first time.
Oh, it's fish.
So in this video, I have some fresh meat on the channel in the shape of newcomer to Taiwan, Brandon.
Okay, not what I was expecting.
But as he is only available for one day, I am going to try and expose him to as many Taiwan first times as possible in one video. So let's not waste any time. Everybody welcome, Brandon! Ooh. Brandon, where do you come from?
America,美国.
And how long have you been in Taiwan?
2 weeks actually to this day.
2 weeks in Taiwan, meaning there are so many things that Brandon has not done yet. So in this video, we're going to set a target. How many new things do you want to do today?
As many as we can fit.
I'm going to say 20. Let's try 20. Massive target. And if we manage to achieve the target, I'm going to treat Brandon to an extra special secret Taiwan first that you can see right here, but he has absolutely no idea about, but I think you're going to like it. So with that, let's get to the first thing that Brandon is going to try here in Taiwan. So of course, when it comes to foreigners' first times in Taiwan, nothing is quite as interesting as watching us devour our first ever stinky tofu. But unfortunately, the tofu was so stinky, even my microphone couldn't handle it and gave up just like this. So all we could hear of Brandon's reaction was this. But not to worry, my microphone problem was soon sorted out, and we'll ask Brandon's true opinion of stinky tofu again later, because I thought he deserved a reward for trying stinky tofu and wanted to give him his first taste of Taiwan beer. I've also ordered a Stella Artois, which is one of the most famous beers in the world. You've had Stella before, right?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna give you a taste test to see if you can identify which is the Taiwan beer and which is the world famous Stella Artois beer. Confident?
No.
Here is your first beer.
Do I need to look?
Yeah, you can look, you can look. How is it?
Tastes like beer. Oh, tastes like beer. I need to taste this one more time. I think I like this one a little bit better.
That's the winner?
I think so.
Yeah! The Taiwan beer is the winner. Awesome. Nice beer?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think the beer is a good lubricant to let us go back to the market and have a little bit of fun. So your next challenge is going to be hailing a yellow Taiwan taxi and telling the driver in Chinese where we want to go.
Okay.
Sound like fun?
Yeah, sure.
I'm not sure I believe Brandon that he thought this would be fun, but an integral part of life in Taiwan is communicating with Taiwanese people, and taxi drivers are some of the first people we will talk to. So first I had to teach Brandon the trick to hailing a Taiwanese taxi is just stand next to the road, hand out, and what you're looking for is a red light in the front of the taxi window. It says 空车, which means empty car. Okay. When you get in, you're going to just say 4 characters. 一种也是 Yes, I know. A British guy with terrible Chinese teaching a newbie American how to speak Chinese. Comment down below what you think of this, but I'm trying my best, okay? And he should know. If he doesn't know and there's a confusion, it's going to make for great content. So the next step is wait for a taxi to come down this road and we'll jump in it. So we began our wait, and as time passed, Brandon grew a little more nervous as he continued practicing what to say.
一种也是
And after one failed attempt, yeah, see, there's no light in the front. Another taxi soon showed up and Brandon hailed it successfully, and then it was time to test his Chinese.
一种也是对
Whoa, 厉害哦
Such a pro.
I was expecting there to be like comedy value there. You just nailed it. Give me 5. 你听得懂他的中文吗？
他讲一中夜市啊，
对，他讲的很标准吗？
我听得懂，
听得懂就好了。在台湾1个礼拜而已。
是啊，
对啊，
他1个礼拜已经会用中文告诉我要去一中夜市啊。
对，我给他挑战。
非常厉害。
非常厉害 indeed. And after our short journey, Brandon paid the driver.
好，谢谢你们了，好，慢走，好，拜拜。
And we had arrived at Yizhong Yeshi, where my microphone was still recovering from the stinky tofu. But Brandon played some Wawaji for the first time, won a prize in his first try, and took some selfies with some locals, which he didn't seem too comfortable with. Help me! before trying another scary food in the shape of some chicken's feet. And then my microphone decided to play ball as Brandon ordered an absolute staple Taiwanese night market food.
第一个鸡排，鸡排，要什么口味？没有，不要原味 original。对 We have some chicken steak, 鸡排。Oh, thick. Oh, good though. There's a lot of chicken though. Top quality crisp, top quality tender and juiciness. That is some good chicken.
And that's $80. That's about $2.50 in US.
Yeah.
How does that compare to like the kind of prices you pay in the US?
Or you'd be paying like $7 or $8 for something like smaller and worse than this. Wild.
So far, out of all the foods you've had, which has been your favorite?
Oh, definitely this.
So Brandon, we have had some technical difficulties. I've just checked the audio, but we missed some of your reactions to some of the foods. So in brief time as possible, can you give me an update of the foods you've enjoyed?
Stinky tofu, crispy, soft on the inside, a little smelly, but I think it tastes good. I expected it to be more stinky and more gross tasting.
Yeah.
I like the taste. It tastes good. I'll eat again.
How did the chicken's feet go?
Chicken feet, the taste was fine. The spice and taste was fine. The flavor's good. The texture and it's like an oily skin with like a chewy, crunchy cartilage on the inside because it was boneless. Not my thing.
I think we're up to date. I've replaced the microphone now, so we're using a different microphone. Fingers crossed it doesn't let us down. But it's time to get on to the next of the first things you're going to try here in Taiwan, which is going to be Di Gua Chou.
Don't know what that is. So I do know what it is now. After some high-level deduction skills from not some English behind me, these are sweet potato balls. Oh, hot. Whoa. It's a little airy at first, but it's really good. I thought it was gonna be like thicker, like more like dough inside, but good though. Really good up.
Are they as good as people think they are?
Yeah, they're great. I like those.
So to give ourselves a break from all the food firsts, I took Brandon to what appears to be the latest craze at markets in Taiwan. We are going to enter into a selfie-making studio. Yes, full of accessories, hats and glasses for some fun photos with friends. These selfie studios are popping up all over the place. So after trying a few different looks,
No, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling it.
I settled on my final look and Brandon decided to go with a rather interesting option.
I could do poop and poop. Do I go poop and poop?
Oh, okay, go double poop.
Yeah, double poop.
So we entered the booth, took our photos. Bloody hell, I'm sweating in this hat. And they turned out perfectly. Happy with your selfies?
Yeah.
Is that something you would ever do with one of your mates back in America?
Definitely not. But I'll cherish it forever.
I'm sure you will, yeah. I think it's time for a drink. And do you know what is Taiwan's most famous popular drink?
Boba tea.
You're gonna order Zhenju Nai Cha. Zhenju Nai Cha.
奶茶，一杯珍珠奶茶，一杯珍珠奶茶，甜度冰块。
Whoops, my bad, completely forgot to brief Brandon on the ice and sugar follow-up questions. But soon enough, his first bubble milk tea was in hand, and after a little bit of a shake and a small mishap with some straw leakage, it was time to enjoy one of Taiwan's most famous exports for the first time. Did you get some bubbles in there?
Mm-hmm. Well, in America, they have more than just these. They have the normal ones, but they also have like popping ones with different flavors.
Oh yeah, England is the same. How Homa. So overall, not individual different firsts, but this is your first time visiting a night market, street market in Taiwan. Yeah. How's the experience? How's the feeling here?
Great so far. Very convenient.
Do you have anything like this back in Kansas?
Not in Kansas, no.
Okay, Brandon, are you getting full yet?
I'm getting there, but I still got some room in my stomach.
Okay, cool. Well, the next food is right behind us. This is known as xiaolongbao, soup dumplings. Oh, 谢谢, nice. Bit of spice. Just be very careful you don't burn your mouth. Cheers.
Delicious.
So Brandon, you're just here for a month or so at the moment on holiday?
Yes. Plan is just to visit for a month, but I do plan on moving permanently next year.
So what made you want to visit Taiwan? Why was it on your radar?
Originally what got me into the whole traveling abroad and like living abroad was I did do a foreign exchange program in China, and that's kind of what opened me up to like traveling a lot and actually living abroad. Came to the conclusion that Taiwan would be the best spot for me.
Okay, nice. It's always good to hear someone that comes to visit Taiwan for a holiday is not disappointed by it and still wants to come here and live here after they've been to visit.
Yeah, I love it so far. It's been great.
As for me and you, there's still a couple of things that I want to do before you have to head off. A couple more stations to go, and then we can get to that final reward for Brandon. Okay, so we are approaching the next of the first things that you've never done in Taiwan. Dun, 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 dun.
I have not done this in Taiwan, no.
Have you not shot a gun in Taiwan? Yeah! You win a gift. Take a cake, man. Do you have guns where you come from?
Of course, it's America.
Okay, it's getting dark now, so what I want to do is take you for some very traditional Taiwanese dessert.
Okay, not what I was expecting.
What were you expecting?
I was expecting like the shaved ice or something. I don't know.
It was a toss-up between the two, but this one's a little more interesting, so to speak. Yuto douhua.
It looks like meat.
This is not meat, but you're not the first foreigner to look at it and think that it looks like meat.
What meat would you say it was?
Meat? That's not meat. It's a
not
vegetable.
That's yuto, is taro.
Okay, I know what taro is. It just looks like taro to me.
And then the white pudding is tofu. And this is a very common traditional Taiwanese dessert. Cheers.
I like it better without taro.
Yuto bie lai luan.
I don't mind taro in some foods, but in a dessert, cold dessert like this, I don't like it.
Some people think it's only good as sweet, and some people think it's only good as savory.
Yeah, I would say savory.
So we're going to finish our douhua, and then it'll be on to traditional Taiwanese drinks. Do you recognize either of these? Oh, okay. Pei song sha shi.
Pei song sha shi. It's like a cream soda.
Oh, okay. It's like an aniseed, that kind of thing. Cheers. Cheers to you guys. Thanks for watching. I have no idea how many of the firsts that we managed to complete, but I'm pretty sure that Brandon did a good enough job of trying everything I put in front of him. So he has definitely earned his reward for the final part of this video. And for that, we need to get back into a taxi and head back to the bar that we visited earlier for our beer, where I wanted to treat Brandon to his first ever Taiwan Gaoliang shot, but they don't sell Gaoliang. Just is my bad luck for this video. Microphone problems, weather, rain problems, Gaoliang problems. So we're gonna celebrate the video with a tequila, Mexican style. Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to Taiwan. And if you want to see a video of Brandon drinking Gaoliang, let me know in the comment section down below and we'll get it made. Ganbei. Not as smooth as Gaoliang, but equally as potent. So don't forget to comment down below with which of the first that we gave Brandon today that you enjoyed the most. And of course, anything that we missed out. I know for certain I should have given a P-Dan, but I completely forgot about it. P-Dan may be in the next video. But as for now, as always, time to say thanks to Brandon. Thanks to you guys for watching. But as for now, as always, see you next time at My Life in Taiwan. Peace. Bye-bye.